Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Okay, who's first? Oh, he's got two?
Yep.
Case 2 files or just the
Yeah.
Two case numbers, 179 and 1525.
17? Is it 24-1525?
Sorry, 24, yes.
All right.
Sorry.
Check his pile.
All right, so let's go on the record in the matter of the city of Wyandotte versus Preston Woods, 241741, A and B and 241525. And counsel, your appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Neil DeBlois here on behalf of Preston Woods, who appears via Zoom from the holding cell. Mr. Woods, can you state your name, sir?
Preston Woods.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we missed you at your pretrial on looks like at your pretrial on December 4th. And then on December 6th, you decided to come back on your own by way of the Wayne County or the Wyandotte Jail. So as to the new matter, the 241741A and B, possession of controlled substance, possession of paraphernalia, and there's also a littering charge. How does your client plead?
My client waives formal reading and stands mute to the charges.
All right, the court will waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty for purpose of the arraignment. And then as to the warrant that was issued on 1525,
Your Honor, as far as the warrant, he was arraigned on the 21st of October. There was a hearing scheduled, which presumably showed up for. I believe this is a matter that was adjourned to for a problem with computers being out or power outage that day. I'm not sure. In any event, he advises that this was a misunderstanding. He absolutely intended to be here. He might be able to explain it better than I can, but he wasn't aware of the hearing date, which was last week.
well, let me just clarify.
Yes, sir.
So on October 30th, well, first of all, your client was arraigned. He was in custody October 21st. Then we set this for a pretrial on October 30th. On October 30th, the pretrial was held. We adjourned it to December 4th for discovery. Your client was actually on October 21st ordered not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed and subjected to random testing. On the 30th, when we adjourned it to the 4th of December for discovery purposes, he said he did not have money to test, and he was to test that day in probation. He was to leave court, go right to probation to test. He never went to probation on October 30th. So, based upon that, on December 4th, when your client was not here for his pretrial, this court issued an immediate warrant and forfeited his bond. That is how that all went. I'm not sure where there would have been any miscommunication to go from here over to probation that day, because the court was giving your client the benefit of the doubt and not having money to do random testing. And then he never ended up registering for testing to begin with or anything of that nature. So we're going to set both of these matters for pretrial on December 18th. At what time?
10:44.
At 10:45 a.m. And as to bond counsel.
As to bond, you understand the explanation for why he failed to appear last time. He's indicated he understands, now he understands the importance and necessity of appearing when he's supposed to. Advise me that he will appear when and wherever the court requires. Beyond that, he lives with family, and beyond that, we ask the court to take that into consideration and award a reasonable bond.
And no drug test. I have money to drug test. I will do whatever you ask. I just want to be here for the holidays for my family.
Well, sir, your word doesn't go very far right now because, you stated that, you didn't have money to test on October 30th, so I ordered you to go test on probation first. You did not do that. You just left, and then you never even came back on December 4th. And then you violated bond because you had contact with the police, and then you were arrested, for similar charges that you're currently out on bond for. If you were to test today, sir, what's in your system?
Marijuana. I don't think anything else would be in my system by now. I've been in here for like 4 days. So I think I'd be good.
It's not 4 days, but in any event, if something else were to be in your system, sir, what would it be?
That should be it. Should just be marijuana. I should be all right. I'll gladly test as soon as I get out of here. I go straight to the probation department.
Right, you said that last time too, and you didn't do that.
I swear, I swear, I mean it. I'm trying to mess with you. I'm not trying to lie or, go around you. I mean it. That's my word.
Okay. And so, sir, where are you working?
I'm currently seeking employment. I've been doing some side jobs, but I'm trying to seek like actual employment that's taxable.
Okay, and so where have you been applying?
I've been applying to different warehouses, different factories. At this point, I'm gonna go to fast food places, wherever, anywhere that'll hire me at this point.
So why is it at this point? Why wasn't it, a few weeks ago?
Because I wasn't swallowing my pride and just basically willing to work wherever. That was a pride issue.
Well, that pride's gonna cost you a little bit, sir. So it would appear as though, your bond, I ordered it to be forfeited. However, you come in within the allowable time, and so it won't be forfeited.
Thank
So
you.
on your 1525, the court's going to order your bond to be continued. And on 2417418, this court's going to order a $5,000 10% bond based on your prior failures to appear. You did not come in on your own. You did not report to probation for testing or any of the above. And you're charged with one of the charges and an additional charge as to what you're currently out on bond in the 1525 manner. The court's going to also order the following bond conditions. You are not to possess or consume alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. You're going to be subjected to random testing. That means, sir, that you are going to report to probation within 24 business hours of your release. And you will not be released from the Wyandotte jail because the court's going to also order a GPS tether through the Wayne County jail. So you're going to be taking the ride downtown to get affixed with a GPS tether. And sir, you also are to submit 30 job applications per week. And then submit proof to the court. Any questions on any of those conditions, sir?
But wait, so do I have to come up with 500 more to get out on bond now?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And let me be very clear, sir. If you post your bond and you get your tether and you do not report to the probation department within 24 hours, a warrant will be issued for your arrest immediately.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yep.
Off the record.
You're up, Sonny.
On the record, in the matter of the city of Wyandotte versus Jason Jackson, 241073.
Ready, Your Honor. Neil Floyd here on behalf of Jason Jackson, who appears via Zoom from the lockup. Mr. Jackson, can you hear me? Would you state your name, sir?
Jason Jackson.
Thank you.
Okay, well, sir, you're in custody, so we may as well handle the arraignment since you failed to appear on November 13th for that. And counsel, as to the arraignment.
The client waives formal reading and stands mute to the charge.
Or waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. And the court's going to schedule this matter for a pretrial on December 18th at 10:45 a.m. And, as to
Yes, Your Honor. The client advises that he lives with family. He supports one child. He and his family are members of the Comeback City Church. He has described to me some numerous medical problems and mental issues for which he is undergoing treatment. Which I guess explains, apparently he's not currently working. He would also point out that he does have apparently there's a warrant out of Southgate that he has yet to address. This particular case is several months old. The nature of it is not a particularly heinous crime, disorderly conduct. I don't have any explanation for and we won't get into that today, of course, facts of the case, but I'd say that the nature of the offense, I don't think warrants a large, cumbersome bond. Advised he says that he will return when the court and wherever the court requires him to. That's the court for nominal bond.
all right, and counsel, I hear your statement regarding disorderly conduct. It appears as though that was a discretionary charge from the officer based upon what the original charge was regarding some allegations of assaultive behavior by your client. Sir,
Yes.
why'd you ghost us and not come back and not come to court? You came on, well, I don't know if you're here on October 28th, but you scheduled it because of a power outage. And that was to November 13th. And then you didn't show up on November 13th.
Right.
Why not?
Well, I know I have another warrant and I take care of my 4-year-old daughter. It was a birthday yesterday. And my mom and my girlfriend, they both work. I stay home and take her she started preschool this year. And, I do the cooking, the cleaning, dishes, garbage, and, watch my daughter. We go to the library and parks and stuff pretty much every day. And I'm sorry because I feel like such a piece of garbage right now. I'm a hero and I should not be here. And I want to go home with my life. I'm a hero. I'm in jail. Shane don't understand this stuff.
Sir, what is your warrant out of 28th District Court for?
Driving on revoked or suspended license.
There also appears to be a warrant out of the 3rd Circuit Court for you as well, sir.
Yes, it's a child support issue. Me and my ex-wife a long time ago, she was in Florida at the time, but I went down there and she didn't want me to have to pay her to get in trouble, you know. Our son is 21 years old, the judge wasn't too, I don't know, she wasn't.
Sir, hold on, please. Is the same person, is Brittany, is that the name of your ex-wife?
No.
No, something different. Okay. So,
We have been together 8 years.
how old is your daughter that is at the house with you, sir?
How old is she? She's 4. She just turned 4 yesterday. It was her birthday. And it was a great day. All the grandparents were there. Had pizza and ice cream. Things. I don't even know why. I don't know. I'm very disappointed in myself. I don't really have much to say for myself, other than I'm a good guy and very nice. And this.
Okay, well, sir, you may be a nice guy, and that's great. That's great. However, you still didn't show up to court, and you have 2 warrants out for your arrest because you previously failed to appear in court. So
Yes.
this court's going to make sure that you're showing up to court. The court's going to order a $3,500 10% bond. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed, and we'll see you back on the 18th.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right, let's go off the record. This goes on to the last one. The two defendant one, there are 2 cases, yeah. Okay, that's all.
Yeah,
Hi, what's your name?
Crystal Robichaud.
That was for 10:15, man.
I'm sorry.
That was scheduled for 10:15, and why are you on Zoom and not in person?
I'm in Washington.
Oh, that would explain why. So this was set for 10:15 Eastern time. Not
Oh.
Washington time.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Well, ma'am, if you were unsure because of the different time zones, did you at any point email in to clarify?
No, I didn't know. I didn't realize you just said that.
Well, okay, so either way, it's, what are you, 3 hours behind?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to get a new date because, this is 10:15 our time here in Michigan.
Okay.
So we'll, pull that out. I'm gonna give you a new date right now. You're on Pacific time or Mountain time? What is it you're on?
Pacific.
All right, we're going to adjourn this to next week.
It's 10:15, so I'm good.
At 10:15 a.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
That's 7:15 a.m. your time.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. All right, let's go off. We're off the record and then we're all done.